When Mario 64 came out, it was a game changer for Nintendo, and gamers today can play it together and still have a lot of fun. Playing it myself, I was blown away by the expansive 3D maps. While they were severely limited and you couldn't go off course, the implied bigness, the size, it all captured my imagination. The Royal Raceway course in Mario 64 was especially captivating for its scope and how it felt like one big lost level from Super Mario 64. There was always a nagging feeling in me that wished I could just keep driving beyond the paved roads and explore.
And Mario's ultimate villain is back to race and put dust in your face!
After perfecting the Mario Kart formula, where else is there to go? Maybe some of the devs at Nintendo had a similar experience to mine when playing Mario Kart 64, because the only thing left to do is take the races beyond the tracks. What kind of wacky races are going down in the Mushroom Kingdom? Find out in our Wario. No, get back, big man. Mario Kart World review. Let's go. Wahoo! Mario Kart 8 Deluxe was as perfect as a Mario Kart game could be. It has everything and then some. The courses were a mix of fresh ideas and remixed classics as they delivered them with some anti-gravity twists. The number of racers could be up to 24 at a single time. They were stacked with many modes and features that were inexplicably missing from the initial Wii U release. Even Link and that goblin from Splatoon got in on the fun. The idea that Mario Kart 8 Deluxe could be topped was unthinkable. When it was announced that Mario Kart World would be $79.99 and it would be a sprawling open-world racing game, every gamer imagined that this was probably going to be one hell of an upgrade and would be the ultimate Mario Kart of all time. Mario Kart World is just another good Mario Kart game. If you loved Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, then you're gonna love Mario Kart World. It does some things differently, being how it features a massive sprawling map where all the courses connect seamlessly, but the core of the experience is the same as it has been since the first game on Super Nintendo. All characters come in light, medium, or heavyweight classes, like me.
Step aside, Sario. You're gonna be outclassed by the true heavyweight, and we're not talking about that floppy Kong.
Why does DK make that noise? And there's a ton of unlockable vehicles too. The racing mechanics are mostly like how you remember in the past Mario Karts, focusing on drifting, charging up for boosts, and grabbing items to get ahead or attack opponents. Now, this isn't to say that there is nothing new. Mario Kart World is gonna mean mug you as it drives by as it ramps up the range of mobility and maneuverability with rail grinding, wall riding, and brief flight sequences and side jumping. While you could always play World like you could as if you were playing 8 Deluxe, there is added mechanical depth for those who crave a higher skill ceiling.
There is no mistaking it. Mario Kart World feels good as hell to play, and it's all because of me and my Star Rod.
Oh, come on, Bowser. The gameplay is as smooth and as liquid fluid as the audio-visual sensory feedback is as satisfying as wiping your ass with fine silk.
Oh, that's disgusting. Almost as disgusting as getting bested by Mario.
Oh yeah. The animation quality and physics are palpable across all racers, making gamers feel the heft and weight when weaving between obstacles or launching off ramps or booster pads. The weight gap between the weight divisions is more noticeable when playing. And yes, Bowser driving a big-wheeled cart feels unstoppable and weighty, like a beast that can't be tamed.
Better believe it.
Little guys like Nabbit zip around with ease and get easily mauled by much bigger racers, but take off quickly when getting back up. The graphics look on par with Mario Kart 8 on Wii U. Since the cartoony graphics peaked, the only thing left for Nintendo to do was ramp up the weather effects, lighting, and of course, the scale. The vast open environment looks good. The level of detail isn't macro, but when moving at high speeds, you won't notice. How does the open world factor into the core Mario Kart experience? It doesn't really. The Grand Prix is restructured where racers have a pre-race that guides them to the next track, where the next race begins after the results of the last. At the end of the day, it's still just more Mario Kart, but with more track variety since there is less repetition on running laps and more long linear courses. The Knockout Tour is the headliner that gets more mileage out of the vast open world. While players are still funneled with barricades, there aren't any breaks once this grueling marathon begins. The long, bad road of meat against bone and banana against shell is utter chaos, guaranteeing players don't stay at the top for long. Drifting and boosting at every corner possible while making desperate dashes for items while landing death-defying jumps is thrilling. It becomes all the more exciting as the race seamlessly connects to the next, keeping tension high throughout. The Knockout Tour is seriously so insane that it's unreasonable to expect players to be in first place to win. Unless you are me, because I'm number 1. Oh yeah? In 150cc mode, players only need to be in the top 4 places for it to count as a victory, so it doesn't even matter if you make it to first. The mode is just so wild and unpredictable that the rules had to be loosened.
Don't forget Mario! That's what I did to Princess Peach!
Wow, the other module in Mario Kart World is free roam mode, and this is where the open world was meant to justify the game's fresh direction and its outrageous $80 price tag.
That's quite a bit of treasure!
Free roaming the open world does not live up to its potential and serves mostly as an amusing distraction and a way to unlock stuff. There are mini challenges and collectibles peppered throughout the entire Mushroom Kingdom and its raceways and its rolling hills, but it never amounts to substance. Getting around and clearing huge spaces is fine on kart, but exploring and navigating smaller areas becomes a chore when you're bound to a vehicle at all times. If Mario Kart World had to be $79.99, Mario and the gang should have been able to get their butts out of the carts and be able to hijack rides. Free roaming didn't need to be Grand Theft Auto, but it could have been more like The Simpsons Hit and Run, where getting out of a vehicle was a practical way to get around as much as driving was. Mario Kart World is another great Mario Kart. It isn't $80 good, but if you can get it for around $60, you'll be very happy with the value it offers. There are plenty of features and stuff to do to keep the players enjoying this endlessly like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but it's not the generational leap forward like some of the past entries. The reality is that the Mario Kart formula has been perfected a long time ago, and all Nintendo can do is tweak it here and there. Setting it in a big open world is not much of a change from when players explored off-road and Royal Raceway back on Nintendo 64.